You know the Democrats have went too far left when James Carville is talking about leaving the Democratic Party. You have James Carville, one of the most liberal progressives, haters of Trump, saying he is leaving the Democratic Party. People are leaving the Democratic Party in droves because they have this guy called
Wisconsin Democratic primary going on. We got Hong, who is running, who is now, in my opinion, the clear favorite to win that Democratic nomination. She's a Democratic socialist. Her chances up like a rocket. On June 30th, it was just 41%. Now a 96% chance to be the Democratic nominee in Wisconsin, a Democratic socialist, according to the cash prediction markets. So this is not just happening now in New York, Philadelphia, Denver. It looks to me like it's going to be happening in a place like Wisconsin, which of course is a very purple state.
I just want to be clear. Does this mean that you no longer believe in the goal of defunding and ultimately abolishing the police that you posted about 5 years ago?
I believe that safety is a human right, that I'm going to be a governor that is more serious about public safety than any other governor, and I'm willing to work with community organizers, faith leaders, local governments where many of our public safety systems are funded. And
yes, I've seen a growing number of people saying on social media, if they continue on the Democrat Party, they will vote for Republicans. This is not even stopping anytime soon. These people are coming with full force. Like you just saw them. At some point, you will wonder, like, were these people not aware that this is coming? They knew that this is coming.
Fox News alert, major cover-up inside of the DNC. Leaks everywhere. Remember the autopsy report? They audited why they lost. Well, a chapter went missing about money and the consultant class. More on that in a second. The autopsy's author says he personally handed the chapter in a 3-ring binder to the chairman of the DNC, Ken Martin, and said it was never seen again. But it gets worse. Democrats say the party's a cashless dumpster fire. Their biggest donors are on strike. This year, George Soros hasn't given the DNC a dime. Last midterm cycle handed over $1 million. The party's a joke. Donors are telling each other that DNC stands for Do Not Contribute. They have alligator arms because the woman who left the party $2 billion in debt is surging into first, and she's asking for their credit card again. The commie wave's bad for business. The party elders know it, and so do the donors. The Cajun's done raging. He's just giving up.
It may be that the two-party system is just going to be under tremendous stress here in the coming months. I can't sit here and tell you for certain how this is going to turn out, but the one thing I can tell you for certain, Hassan Piker and James Carville are not going to be in the same political party. One of us is going to leave. It might even be me.
Yes. He's not the only one. There are a lot of people that are saying the same thing openly on social media. They are going to leave as a result of what they call, I don't even want to go deep into that. At some point, it appears to some people like a surprise. It is not. It started gradually. Bernie Sanders, AIC, Mamdani, and this group of people are surfacing at a faster rate. Peter Hassan is now everywhere campaigning. You know, this is something I never saw coming. I thought the guy was just a streamer, but from the way I'm seeing, his influence going into the Democrat Party campaigns is becoming bigger. Like
Tim in Georgia, which party do you plan to vote for in November?
I'm a little bit confused on that right now because the Democrats have lost their mind. This is insanity what is going on. You're sitting here and telling me that the United States of America is going to have a socialist party that is going to be running the country? What military? I did 11 years, and as a disabled veteran, I would never join the military and fight for a socialist republic. This is insanity. So now I'm thinking I have to vote Republicans to stop this from going.
For you, you've also said that you're not a democratic socialist. You describe yourself as a capitalist who understands capitalism. I believe that's what you said last night in the debate. But what is the difference? What are they getting wrong? I think this is confusing to a lot of people. What are they getting wrong about capitalism, or why don't you consider yourself a member of the democratic socialist movement, given your proximity and your relationship to all of these officials?
Because I'm simply not a socialist. I believe in science. You know, for me, it's you got to bring results. I've studied a lot of the solutions that I fight for, things like Medicare for all.
You once tweeted about defunding the police, and tonight you were asked whether you would sign that bill to defund the police, and you said no.
If anyone's been defunding the police, it's been Robin Voss and the Republicans who have not been adequately funding shared revenue. And you have seen that local governments have had to make very difficult decisions. And I believe that as governor, that we want to make sure that we're prioritizing public safety. And I believe that those types of bills that could include more investment in the things that we know prevent crime.
Will be the nominee, as another one of your closest competitors, who is even far behind you, has dropped out of the race. Is there anything in that list of what you told Hassan Piker that you disavow now?
No.
Okay. Is there anything in the DSA platform that you disagree with?
Yes.
Okay. What would that be?
Abolishing the Senate. I believe it's nonsensical and non-practical at this time.
Okay. Would you abolish the Supreme Court?
No.
And
I believe in checks and balances.
Okay. So you consider yourself a democratic socialist, is that correct?
Yes.
Would you defund the Department of...
This is imploding to a level that nobody's... if you look at all their policies are always like, what is this? The reason you see, top Democrats are freaking out about the whole thing because of the way these people are handling this thing. We will abolish this. This one is now coming in. No, I don't want to abolish it. They are not even in one voice. They are following the crowd. If people disagree with this, some will come in and say, no, I don't want to follow that. What exactly is going on in the Democrat Party? The reason you see a lot of donors up to date, they don't like to donate money again in the Democrat Party as a result of all this.
Listen.
Let's take in Michigan. Now, Al-Said is highly competent, but he's way left. I see challenges from the, quote, progressive left, unquote. And these people are too hard-headed to know that they're not popular. People don't like them.
Abdul, not listening.
You were down 46 points with black primary voters. I know you're going to tell me you don't chase polls, you chase voters, but that is a significant gap. What explains that gap to you?
I'll just note that poll is brought to you by the same exact pollster who did this last poll.
Into first, and she's asking for their credit card again.
It's so funny. So many liberals themselves every time Trump puts gold on something in the Oval Office. Oh, it's historic. And the separation of powers isn't? Get your head out of your ass. I would vote for Sarah Palin before this.
There is a big problem in the Democrat Party. These people are actually taking over the party, and there is no doubt about that. I want to appreciate people who constantly share out my videos. God bless you abundantly. There is something happening on this platform for weeks now. I don't get recommendations on my videos. Everything is down, and it discourages me sometimes to continue to put out videos. So I'm begging on you, please, heap up the videos, share out. I think that's the only way we can struggle to bring back the channel the way it used to perform. And that's on the short clips that end. That's for White Gerton. You can always skip.
Is cool.
And of that UFC fight, because to me that does not celebrate America's 250th anniversary.
Monday night gave the president and his acolytes an opportunity where the gladiator's god was praised for his
80th birthday.
When you come for the rest.
6-1 underdog. How good does this feel? Never do this again.
Went under to jurors, but it was shown around the.
Oh, can you hear me? Yeah.
So with all eyes on California, you can see exactly what's happening. It
goes on here in the Golden State.
In 39 days, we will know.
Fun of people.
And so this is my life.
You're talking about qualification.
Odysseus,
Telemachus,
Penelope, Antinous, Odysseus,
Athena,
Telemachus.
This clip of Elliot Page is going to be what takes the Odyssey movie. It's supposed to be
One thing I feel really